Hello everyone, welcome to this course on Unified Diagnostic Service, and this is the continuity of the previous video on the service ID 19. So in the previous video there was a clear explanation on what exactly the 19 service is, what you can retrieve from this, like what DTCs, literally DTCs can be retrieved from this service, and what kind of DTCs and what are all the subclassification, everything has been explained in the previous video. And in this video they will be covering these two terms, two topics. One is request and response frame for 5 services. So out of we have 27 services. In that 5 services, request and response frame with explanation will be covered in this first. That is the continuity of this video on the first video on the request and response frame. So in this video, at the end of this video, you can come to know like how you have to learn or how you have to understand this service 19. All right, so let's start with this. The first, uh, it's not a first subfunction. Literally, we are taking this as a first subfunction to explain you. All right, so this is a tester and this is a ECU. So here the tester has to send this request frame. Here the request frame is 03. 03 is nothing but the PLC length. So 1, 2, 3, 3 bytes of data we are sending. So here we have mentioned the 03. Then 19 is a service ID. That is a read DTC information. So 19 we mentioned. And here 02 is a subfunction. As I said, so out of 27 subfunctions, this is the first subfunction we are going to learn. It's a 02. 02 means this subfunction means report DTC by status mask. So here you should understand one thing. Say for example, on a class, if we want to call particular student, how we can call? So here student, how we can call him? By using his name, by using his roll number, by using his position, that where he is sitting, like maybe in the second bench first student, like that, or by using his identity. Say for example, he has curly hair, can call him like the boy who's a curly. So like this, so we have so many identification to call him. Similarly, DTCs also, not only DTCs, also DTC related information. So either DTC or DTC related information, these can be retrieved by either of these kind of things. So here the first thing is status mask. So how we have the roll number, like that we have status mask. That's it. Clear? Fine. So this subfunction is used to report the DTC by status mask. That's it. Fine. So for this the subfunction number is 02. Fine. Okay. So 03 clear, 19 clear, 02 is also clear. So by using 02 we are calling. And what is this 08? 08 is kind of additional information. That is, say for example, if the ECU want to store some data, that is a DTC or DTC related information, status mask, whatever it is. Sorry, DTC status, whatever it is. The 1 second. Yeah, the particular particular DTC's ECU should have the kind of a location or something it has to leave. Like for example, here is a DTC status mask. That is, this DTC status mask we are calling for a DTC. All right. So DTC, the name itself we can understand. So DTC status and its mask. So this particular kind of identifier, it's not exactly identifier, this particular considers a byte. Actually this byte is masking the DTC status. So this is 2f is there, right? So this is the DTC status. So to retrieve this DTC status, so we are using this 08. So again, this is a customer specific or supplier specific. All right, so here I have been given this for an example. So the literal format to report DTC by status mask is, we have to give after the subfunction, we have to use DTC status mask. So for this DTC status mask, the DTC will give what are the output it will give, that I will be explained. So if you are not clear this part, please ping comment again. I'll try to clear on a separate video, sir. Okay, anyhow, we have separate videos for these terminologies, but still in this video you have to understand the frame format and how can we retrieve the DTC. So this is a request frame. Coming to response frame, again it's a 7 bytes has been occupied. So 7 bytes the EC has been given. Then 59 is a positive response. 02 is again the subfunction what we used. Then 05 is equivalent to this DTC status mask. So that means here 05 gives DTC status availability mask. All right, so this is status mask and this is DTC status availability mask. So here it is kind of acknowledging, it is acknowledging this, and acknowledge, it's giving the ECUs responding with acknowledgement, saying that boss, yes, for your DTC status mask I am giving DTC status availability mask, that is 05. All right, then the DTC has been given. So this is a DTC stored in the ECU. So some fault, it may be a brake failure, it may be the cylinder misfiring, whatever it is. And status of the DTC. So what is the status of DTC, that also will be seen in our upcoming video. But for a short, status of DTC tells like what exactly the status, whether the DTC is active or not, whether it is a pending DTC or confirmed DTC, the historical DTC. So it will give the information about the DTC with 8 bits. So that we'll be seeing in our upcoming videos. All right, so now the motivation of this video is to understand the request frame and how can we retrieve the DTC and what are the basic parameters has to be understand, not detailed things will be on upcoming videos, like what is the DTC status mask, availability mask, DTC status, everything. All right, so that's all about this report DTC by status mask. So here in this video, I mean in this sub function, the motivation is to retrieve the DTC. All right, let's see the next one, next sub function. Report number of DTC by status. So the name itself we can come to know. Report the number. We are just we are trying to retrieve the number. How many? How many? We are not asking for DTC. How many DTC presence? So report number of DTC by, again, same status mask. So the sub function is 01. So very simple. 03 19 01 is a sub function. All right, status mask. Then 08 is a, again, DTC status mask. Here the output will be 59. So 05, so PLC length. All right, sorry, it's a how many it's occupied, right? So that is what this one. And DLC length, and 59 is a positive response. Then 01 is a subfunction. 05 is the same, DTC status availability mask. 01 is a, see here you have to understand this new terminology, it's a DTC format identifier. So there will be identifier for the DTC count. Okay, so DTC format identifier 01. So these are all, everything will be specific to the customer or the OEM. So this is a format that we are trying to put over here, but everything is being customer or the supplier specific. So they have a complete rights to change anything as per their requirements. Then 04 is a DTC count. So at the moment when we are requesting, the ECU has 4 DTCs. That's it. All right, so the DTC may be historic or a pending or whatever it is, but the DTC exists, then it will give the number. That's it. I hope you're clear. If not, please get back to us. Next is report number of emission. Again, see here also number. After this two sub functions will be there, all will be on number, so that you can be you can make the learning easier, because the first one we gave how to retrieve the DTC. So next four will be on numbers, then again the next part will have these kind of combinations. All right, report the number of emission OBD. So this is another sub function. So this sub function literally gives what do you say here, from here till here, the first and two, it is just reporting DTC. That's it. What kind of DTC, that nothing has been mentioned. But coming to here, report number of emission OBD DTC. So a, this is a type of DTC in your ECU. So type of ECU. All right. So for this type, that is emission OBD DTC. So what exactly it is, again we'll have in the upcoming videos. But in this video, you have to understand the frames. Report number of emission OBD DTC by status mask. So here the subfunction is 12. All right, so for this emission OBD DTC, how many DTC present, that we are trying to request. So here same 3 19 and subfunction 12, and 07 is a DTC status mask. Here the output will be on, see here, now this is not strange for you, the previous slide also we have seen. So 01 is a format identifier, and 03 is a number of emission OBD DTC. For example, total DTC may be 4 at the time of we are requesting, but in that emission related OBD DTC is only 3. That's it. That's it. All right. Then report number of mirror memory DTC. So mirror memory is again, it's a kind of DTC. It's a different kind of DTC among other DTCs. So for your simple understanding, I can tell like it is a copy. If say for example, if 100 DTCs in the ECU memory, this 100 will be in a mirror memory also as well. If you try to remove this also, it will become zero. But here it will not, because it is a kind of a backup. So again, we have a separate explanation for this. For time being, understand it is a backup. So here it is 0, it is 100. Again, once it is 100, they may remove this. That time here it will be 200. So it is a backup memory. Okay, number of mirror memory DTC by status mask. So here again, subfunction 11 we are giving, and receiving the subfunction 11, and 07 is again status mask. So everything is there by status mask. Okay, here the kind of DTC is different, but how we are retrieving is same, status mask. And here 01 is a format identifier. Number of DTC is only one. As I said, just at the time of requesting, 4 is a total, 3 is a OBD, and 1 may be mirror memory DTC. That's it. And 0F, that is a report mirror memory DTC. So here this is a not number. Previously, last three has been number, and here we want what exactly the mirror memory DTC is present. So here the subfunction is 0f. Same format, 03, that is a number of bytes, 19, 0f, then 7. All right, so DTC status mask 7 we have given, and here the subfunction also given. Here we have 06. It is a, see here, when we are requesting for the number, we have format identifier. But here when you are requesting for the DTC, we'll have the DTC status availability mask. All right, because it holds the DTC. Similarly, format identifier holds the number of DTC count. All right. So so 06, then this is a DTC, then this is status of DTC. All right. So that's all about this report mirror memory DTC by status mask. And in the next video, what will happen? What we are trying to do is what are the terminologies? All right, terms. For example, mirror memory DTC, then status of DTC, then DTC status mask, then DTC availability status mark. Everything will be explained in the upcoming videos. From a small request from your side is, while you are giving a review comment, please make sure you are checking everything and you are giving, because most of the techies I have observed saying that one or two videos they used to watch and they'll give very poor feedback, and it's really matters a lot to progress on a better way. All right, so that is a small request from our side. So the what are the effort that we are going to deliver for make you understand the contents, that will be there. But still, your small momentum from your side is, yes, we need a quite good review comment. That's all. So we'll get back to in the next video the remaining contents. Until then, bye, take care.